Okay, hi. So you might be looking at this going, why are you showing me this crappy little box? This looks like something you get at a craft store. I absolutely got this at a craft store. I got this at Michael's last Halloween, and I was so taken with some of the cards in this little mini deck. Very disappointed that it came with 21 cards, not even 22, so it's not even a full minors. There's no Fool in this deck, but some of the cards are so cool. Some of them are just pretty standard, nothing to really write home about, but some of them are just amazing, and I want a deck like crafted around the cards that I love. Like, I think that would be just so cool to have. But let's take a look at this little quick 21 card, almost my majors only deck. So the first is Magicians. I like just the tools, very standard with the roses. You can see in the background of all the cards, you'll see moons and stars and like little dots. But I love the contrast of the black and the gold and the silver all together. And this is a really cool High Priestess too, because she has crystals floating around the air above. And all their eyes are kind of like almost blank because of the thickness of the lines, which makes it kind of creepy. And I love a creepy vibe. Especially this time of year. You can see the background is all going to be that pattern. So it creeps through on everything. So again, the beginning cards, like these aren't anything super groundbreaking, like the Emperor sitting strong in the throne, nothing really revolutionary here. Same with the Hierophant. I don't really vibe with these two cards in general anyways, so that might be part of the reason why I'm like, yeah, they're just kind of there, but they're still beautiful, just nothing extra special. I really like this Lovers card though. I love the tree, and we have like a theme of this radiating line work throughout this mini deck, and I love that. But I think it kind of looks like a creepy enchanted forest, which is the vibes I'm getting from it, which I really appreciate. Again, this one is really head forward, going to move into action, and the lines, that part makes this card like really visually dynamic. It kind of reminds me, just this line part, of a few cards in the Golden Thread Tarot by Tina Gong, but it obviously the rest of the art is very, very different. Look how sweet the Strength card is. Very innocent, very darling. I love lions too. Lions will always hold a special place in my heart. Hermit, love a Hermit. Hermit's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I like the clouds, the mountains, and just that radiating line work again. So cool. And the Wheel, so very like almost putting a steampunk edge, throwing some gears in there, a ring around it, so pretty cool visually to look at. Justice, we have the scales, which are balanced on the swords, and that's really pretty. A little moon action there. And the scales are kind of like little mini chandeliers too, which is cool. Like very, I don't know, ornate bits there. This card is the card that I actually pulled today on my Instagram, and I was thrilled because it's my favorite card in the deck. I love the web, I love the spider, I love the skeleton. This is what I want this deck to be. Like, I want this skeleton creepiness to be a deck. Like, it kind of reminds me of Marigold Tarot in a way, which is another deck I love. So that makes sense why this card calls me. I love skeletons, I love bones and skulls and spider webs and just like creepiness. This is a really cool card. This is why I was like, oh, totally worth, like, I think it was like $4.99 US or something. It was very inexpensive. The Death card, another one that's pretty cool. Got the skull on there, a rose. Temperance. Pretty Angel. Again, like, this is like not the same intensity as the Hanged Man. Then you get to the Devil. Look at this Devil. Ugh. This is another one of my favorites because I just love how creepy it is. I want all the creepy decks, please. If you have any creepy decks that you love, please let me know. And if I don't have them, I might need to have them because I love a creepy deck. Tower. So again, not the whole deck's not gonna do it for me, but there's a few cards that I'm just like, oh, love this. So the star, the moon, and the sun are basically just like a star, a moon, and a sun, but pretty. I mean, they're fine, right? This cardstock is basically paper as well, but again, very, very cheap deck. Got it at a craft store. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Halloween decorations, so not super surprised that it's not top-notch quality. But I like the sun. This is a fun sun because he's kind of like, Judgment. Again, you have like the cutesy face with the creepy eyes. And in the World, I like the World. That's a pretty cool just visual for it. But yeah, really simple deck. Teeny tiny deck. Really wish there was a Fool in it. Wish that the whole thing was kind of like the Hanged Man and the Devil. But yeah, all in all, like, I'll say maybe $5. Not sad that I bought it. And I'm always on the lookout for those, you know, silly little Halloween decks that pop up this time of year, like Spirit Halloween or Michael's or wherever it may be. So I'll probably scoop them up whenever I can, but happy spooky season, everyone, and I can't wait to hear about your spooky decks. Thank you.